Ever wonder why your bank account keeps losing pennies? Nobody really cares, right? But imagine a bank with tens of millions of customers. If they charge each person just 1 penny per month, that adds up to a staggering amount. Jack, a bank teller, set his sights on this seemingly insignificant penny. He figured customers wouldn't notice, and if he took just 1 penny from each account, he could amass an incredible fortune. So Jack launched his plan. He wrote a computer virus disguised as work information, and sent it to his boss in an email. His boss, letting his guard down, opened it. Jack now controlled his computer, and could monitor his every move. Through his supervisor's computer, Jack spread the virus to every computer in the bank. When the network center's computers crashed, staff had to restart them and enter their passwords, giving Jack access to all the credentials he needed. He boldly entered the bank's server, and gained access to all customer records. Jack then deducted 1 penny from 9.5 million customer accounts, marking each as a service fee, netting himself $95,000. Genius or criminal? To avoid risk, he transferred the money to an account that had been inactive for 10 years. But before Jack could celebrate, a group of thugs showed up at his door. His father had borrowed hundreds of thousands of dollars from a gang for gambling debts. Now terminally ill and unable to pay, the gang boss came to Jack for the money. This was the very reason Jack had taken such a desperate risk. With the gang about to break down his door, Jack had to run, despite his newfound wealth. He had no cash on hand to pay the debt. As he fled, Jack's mind raced for the fastest way to get cash. Online transfers would expose his identity, and ATMs had withdrawal limits. His only option was the bank counter. Using his banking knowledge, Jack forged a company email to arrange a cash withdrawal in advance. After a wild, death-defying chase, Jack made it to the bank first. So close, the manager had the cash ready as promised. But just as Jack grabbed the money and turned to leave, the manager suddenly called him back. Jack had made a fatal mistake. Can you believe it? This thrilling story comes from the Malaysian film 1 Cent Thief.